It's springtime, and of course in Oklahoma that means it's also tornado season. Joining us now to talk about what you need to do to get your storm cellar or shelter ready when you need it the most is Gina Peek. And Gina, let's start off with the basics. The door. If you haven't opened it in a while, it may be a good idea to check it out.
Absolutely. It's a great idea to come to your shelter and actually look at it. Look at the door. Look at the mechanism and make certain that you know whether you lift the latch or whether you turn the latch, for example. Make certain that all of the mechanisms are working, that it's not rusted shut, for example, and make sure you have the strength to be able to open it.
A lot of us in Oklahoma are familiar with the typical grandma's storm cellar where everything could be stored down there. But if you say you might want to check it out before a tornado warning is issued.
Absolutely. It's a good idea to go down into the shelter after you've gotten it open and make certain that there's no standing water in it, there aren't any snakes in it, spiders, spider webs, crickets, any other thing that is living in there that can really harm you.
And you say you've kind of put together a sort of kit that is a good idea to keep in your shelter and putting it in like a plastic storage tub like this. What kind of things would you recommend putting in there?
I recommend putting durable things in here. First of all, we've got a waterproof plastic kit with a secure lid on it. And inside of this, I have things that would be suitable for me, for one person, for 3 days. So I have things to make me comfortable, like a blanket, a towel, toilet paper, these types of things. And then I also have a change of clothes. I have food for 3 days. I have water for 3 days, and I have 3 days of medication that I might need.
So just in case there is a huge, I guess, a lot of destruction from the tornado,
right,
then you have the things that you need.
I have the things that I need not only to survive, but to be comfortable as well. The other thing I have in here that's very important is a battery-powered radio and a battery-powered flashlight. And I check the batteries on those pretty regularly to make sure that I have contact with the outside world.
And some of these last-minute things, when the tornado warning's issued in your county and it's time to take cover, the adrenaline's going, and obviously that's not the time to go down there and clean it out or try to get your kit together.
Exactly. When the storm is on the horizon, you want to make sure that everything is in place. And then that way you have the comfort and the wherewithal to be able to take shelter and know that your needs are met.
Gina, one thing I hadn't thought about was having your important papers and farm information ready to go as soon as you hear there's a tornado warning.
That's right. One of the most important things that you can do is have your personal papers and your business papers all located together in a file where you can just grab it and go. You store this in a designated area, and then when you hear those sirens go off, or you know from the weather radio that it's time to take shelter, you can just pick this up and take it to your shelter with you.
And what kind of things do you recommend putting in a folder or a binder or some inexpensive organizational tool?
Some things that you can consider are your personal documents like birth certificates, marriage license, these types of important things, but then any other document that's important to your business or important to your livelihood.
Okay, probably the name of your insurance agent too would be good.
Absolutely. You want to have your insurance agent here so you can call after the event is over and then start working through that process.
Okay, lots of good information, important reminders for people as we are in the heart of tornado season in Oklahoma. Gina Peek, thanks a lot.